Yo, what is going on, guys? JTibbs back at it again with another video. And yes, before I get into today's video, you guys definitely noticed something different. I know, I shaved my chin hair. I know, you guys are making fun of me for having pubes on my chin, that kind of thing. But other news, man, I had a good day. You know, went to class, had a bagel after, had some coffee. It was overall a pretty good day.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Nah, but nonetheless, guys, here we are. I'm excited to bring you guys this tip. This is how I like to stop bunch, a lot of high-powered offenses as well. And what I like to do, it's very unique, and it worked last year. A lot of people used it for a while, and I'm not sure many people use it this year because the run is just so good. You don't really catch many people trying to pass every play. But ironically, I got a lot of questions about it, so here we go. All I like to do, and this is in my new offensive and defensive ebook, my JTibbs complete game plan ebook, link down in the description down below. I'll show you guys how to do this. But here we go. So it's very important when going against bunch, trips tight end, something like that. You want to go ahead and have that nickel corner on the opposite side. So if you're on the left side of the field, the far side is going to be the bunch side. So you know they're going to want to have that bunch to the far side. So as you guys see there, boom, Pats verts. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick Tampa 2. Make sure that slot corner is on the left side. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab him. You're going to go ahead and flip the play, hold him there, and as you guys see right there, see how that vert hooks over there? You're going to go ahead and excuse me, man him up on Edelman. And what this is going to do is this is going to make it virtually impossible for him to get open on routes. So we're going to go ahead and leave that stock crosser right there. And as you guys are going to see right there, watch him absolutely just bag that route. He stays with him the whole way. Obviously the linebacker had a part to do with that, but you guys see how he stayed with him the whole way as we're trying to get sticky right there using two controllers. Didn't work out too well, but again, hold him in place. The reason I also chose the Patriots because I want to go ahead and show you guys this with Hot Route Master. And as you guys see right here, we're going to put him in hook zones. Boom, there we go. And we're going to put him on a post. Now this post is not going to get open versus this cross man. As you guys see right there, goes ahead and guards it. We're going to go ahead and try and pass lead. That's the outside. Boom. It ends up getting stopped. Even though he did kind of get bumped by a hook curl, he's still going to stay with him every step of the way. That's what I like about this, this type of formation. What you could also do is you can bluff blitz him. You can man him up on different routes. It really doesn't matter. As you guys are going to see, I'm going to spy these guys now. And so we have no chance of getting a good, bump on this. And we're going to go ahead and, pretty much put a crosser on the field. And as you guys see right there, he's going to stay with him every step of the way. And even though he kind of did get toasted for, a rack catch right there, he's going to end up pretty much, as we get a nice hurdle right there, staying with this man every step of the way. Another way I like to utilize this is I'll flip it again, but what I'll do is I'll bluff blitz the vert hook and shade underneath. Now what that shade underneath does is that goes ahead, and that's going to go ahead and play anything to that outside right there. So as you guys see right there, we're not going to have pretty much anything open on that side. We're going to try and throw that route right there. He's going to man up on the running back. So anything shallow you don't have to worry about. He's going to man up on that running back, and he's going to go ahead and play the underneath. But if I go ahead and bluff blitz him and shade up, as you guys see right there, we shaded up. The difference between that is now he's going to go ahead and play that vert hook area. You guys are going to see. He's going to go ahead and either shade down or he's going to go ahead and play that underneath area. So it really depends on which way you shade up, shade right, shade left, doesn't matter. And what I also like to do is I'll also man him up on B. So say, your opponent likes throwing in those quick, those quick slants, that kind of thing. They're not going to have anything really to suck him down anymore because, as you guys see right there, it's going to be virtually impossible for him to get that slant off. He's going to wait for him all the way. And even though we have a hook over there, or excuse me, a cloud over there waiting, it's going to be virtually impossible for him to get to the outside and pretty much beat him on a slant right there as we have Desmond King taken to the house. So that's pretty much how I like to stop passing offenses, that kind of stuff. Now, the only thing that kind of sucks with this is if you try and blitz him and, you flip it again, that kind of thing. His blitz angle is going to be kind of weird in a way. So you want to make sure that, you hold him there. And again, it's going to be a very odd blitz angle as you guys are going to see right there. It actually will get picked up a lot more recent. But as you guys see, again, we have our hook curl, our mid read actually boxing that crosser, which is really nice because generally they don't like to do that. But what I'll also do is when I flip him and blitz him, I'll go ahead and move him to the outside. So I'll go ahead and do that so that it's kind of more a faster blitz angle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover in this gap right here with the running back. I'm going to get that tackle's attention, get off him real quick, and then boom, we end up getting the sack. So ultimately, it's a great thing when you flip your plays. So, like I said, when you flip those type of zones right there, again, he's going to end up having to run all the way to the other side of the field. But again, you can cross man him, you can really do whatever you want. It's just really up to you. I just ultimately will do stuff like that where, you know, I'm making it a mind game, a chess game, if you will say. And it's going to be very hard for my opponent, as you guys see right there. Even if he wants to throw that, it's not open, even though Edelman caught it. It's pretty much in double coverage if, you know, you have your deep halves there. And if he tries to beat you deep there, there's no possible chance he can get you unless your dude is just as slow as a snail. So like I said, it's a very good route concept, or excuse me, a defensive adjustment. Again, if we try and do something like this, where we're going to try and space the field and try and have our slant open. Again, you may be able to try and lowball that, but again, your defender is going to go he's honestly just going to go super crazy, and that's Trevor Williams, very fast dude, and they're going to go ahead and jump certain routes. They're going to go ahead and play certain routes. It's going to be a lot easier for you on defense. Lastly, with plays with a design blitz, with the safety, if you flip it, or excuse me, with the corner, he's going to end up doing a little dance. Like, it's really, really weird. But as you guys see right here, if you contain him, he will end up staying there. You just got to make sure he stays there in his spot. As you guys see right there, boom. So if you contain him, it'll kind of glitch out right there. Like right here, you see how he's contained. It's not going to let you contain him. So what's going to end up happening is if I end up trying to contain him, he's going to end up doing like a weird loop. And that's going to give us a D tackle A gap most of the times, more than often than not. So if we end up flipping it again, we end up doing something like this. All you have to do really is send 5 versus this, and even though the blitz kind of looks weird, he's going to end up messing with the offensive line to the point where you end up getting an automatic A-gap shed. Now right there, it didn't happen, unfortunately, but like I said, I don't have my best lineman in because I want to show you guys this works without it. So again, you can, even if you want, bluff blitz him to where, okay, his blitz angle is going to put him in a 3-rec there. You know what I mean? So something like that. So you can go ahead and put him in a seam flat, maybe shade down, and do something like this. As you guys see right here, put Derwin in the box, and there we go. There's our cover 3 concept right there again. We're gonna snap that ball. And you guys see right there, he ends up following the running back. A lot of the times these crossman guys will end up following the running back or anything underneath. So it's going to be a lot harder for your opponent to dink and dunk their way. They're going to have to hit you with big plays, which honestly, if you have a good user, is very easy to prevent. I really, really like this type of defense. Now lastly, again, same play under smoke 2. You guys see right there, if we flip it, and again, like I said, if we put him in that 3-rec and shade up, he's going to end up playing a lot of different zones. But again, you guys can really just mix it in right there, as you guys see right there. Boom, this is what the defense is looking like. Again, whoops, we gotta blitz him right there. There we go, boom. So that's what it's looking like. We shade it up right there, and as you guys see right there, he's gonna end up following the running back stride for stride a little bit better in that 3-rec because he's propelling his, direction backwards, not to the other side of the field. It just makes for a lot easier, when you're, going ahead and manning people up. So very easy defense in my opinion, you know what I mean? It's very easy to go ahead and really just cross man this route. As you guys see again, cross man RB. We actually got an A-gap right there. It was nice. But you see the corner running stride for stride with one of the best route runners in the NFL, in Julian Edelman. So honestly, this type of play will make or break, your passing defense. Again, you can mess with your opponent, like doing something like that. You know what I mean? Like people just do that. You can make it look like a nickel blitz, that kind of thing. And you guys see again. All I got to do is worry about the underneath route because that RB route is anything but open. Even if they try and throw a quick little corner with Hot Route Master or a post or something like that, it's going to be very hard for them to guard. Also, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do something like this where I flip the play, bluff blitz them, do something like that, and then I'll shade up on that hook curl. So what that's going to do is that is going to go ahead and play that crosser if he doesn't have any prior responsibilities, that kind of thing. Like if they do something like this, as you guys see right there. Boom, go ahead and shade up right there. he's going to end up following him. But since we have that outside third right there, he's going to end up also playing it. So you kind of have to pick your poison with this type of defense. I think personally, the first one I showed you guys is a lot better for pass coverage. This one is honestly just to mess with the offensive line, especially if you have him on a blitz angle, because honestly, he is just going to end up just confusing the hell out of the offensive line, that kind of thing. And you can contain if you want to. It's up to you. Again, I'm not containing on this play. And again, we're still going to get really good pressure up the A gap. Again, I don't have the best defense lineman, and they're still fighting, still shedding. So go ahead, check this out, add this to your your defensive repertoire, and you guys will have a lot of success defending the pass, and it'll be very, very hard to also stop it. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, new ebook out. Go check it out, guys. Put a lot of hard effort into it. Guys, also make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is JTibbs TV signing off. And as always, peace.